are a lot of songs that go like this in one way or another, thousands. But almost every one of them has something that makes it a little distinctive, unique, has got some nice little fills. It depends on the lyrics, the melody, the tune. We're going to take a look at J.J. Cale's tune, Call Me the Breeze. Now, this turned into a big hit, or at least a staple, for Lynyrd Skynyrd a little later on their second album, Second Helping. But it first appeared on J.J. Cale's album Naturally in 1970, which had some other great tunes we've already talked about, Crazy Mama, and a few others on the way, I promise. This one falls in the category of absolutely stock 12-bar blues. It is in what we might call double time, in that the riff really happens twice in one measure. 1, 2, 3, 4. So the beats, we would count that as one measure, and I got through the riff twice, except the second time was a little bit different. So we're going to talk about the specific inflections that we get based on having an E, a power chord, moving from a 5 chord to a 6, with the addition of C sharp, to a 7, with the addition of D, back to 6. Now, I'm capoed at the 2nd fret. I'm talking in the key of E, but I'm capoed at the 2nd fret, putting it really in the key of F sharp, because that's the key he did it in. In this lesson, we're going to talk about it in both keys, kind of depending on what is important at the time. The first important thing is it's just 12-bar blues. 4 measures of E, 2 measures of A, 2 more measures of E, a measure of B, a measure of A, and 2 more measures of E. It's about as, again, when I called it stock, that's like the standard, the easiest way 12-bar blues goes, almost, with one exception. Once it got to B, chord 5, it could have stayed there for 2 measures, which would even be easier, the Johnny B. Good approach. But in this one, we have 4 measures of chord 1, 2 measures of chord 4, 2 more measures back to chord 1, then 5, 4, 1 for 2 measures. There is our 12-bar set. We'll talk about how we do this riff in E. We'll also talk about, at the very beginning, there is a little guitar addition that throws in some triads. Four little different voicings of essentially an E chord or an F sharp chord, depending on which key I'm going to be talking about it in. And then we'll talk also a little bit about a couple of different patterns, a couple of different pentatonic patterns that we'll use to fill in some little lead parts. We're not going to take a look at specifically the lead that happens in this, because it can go any way you want. A fun little jam and tune. Okay, enough talking about it. First we'll talk about 12-bar blues, then we'll talk about everything little specific that happens. This is going to be a short lesson, but hopefully you'll get something really valuable out of it.